Parents left me at a gas station as a joke. Let's see how long it takes him to get home, they said. I never went back. 20 years later, they finally found me this morning. 39 missed calls. Part 1. I never thought I'd be sharing this story, but after seeing a TikTok about parents teaching their kids lessons, something in me just snapped. I'm 36 now, but I can still smell the gasoline and feel the hot summer air from that day 20 years ago. My parents, Gerald and Denise, were what you'd call tough love enthusiasts growing up. Everything was a life lesson, or a character building exercise. They'd do things like wake me up at 3:00 a.m. to mow the lawn because I forgot to do it the day before, or make me walk to school in the rain when I missed the bus, even though mom was heading that direction anyway. That July morning started like any other summer day. We were driving back from visiting my sister Sabrina at college, about 4 hours from home. I was in the back seat, half asleep, listening to my iPod. Dad needed to get gas, so we pulled into this middle-of-nowhere station off I-95. Scott, go get me a coffee, Dad barked from the driver's seat. I dragged myself out, grabbed his cash, and went inside. The cashier was this older guy who looked half dead from the heat. The coffee machine was broken, so I had to wait while he made a fresh pot. When I came back out, the car was gone. At first, I thought they'd moved to a different pump. Then I noticed our beat-up Camry pulling onto the highway. I stood there, coffee getting cold in my hand, watching their taillights disappear. My phone buzzed, a text from Mom. Let's see how long it takes you to get home. Consider this a lesson in problem solving. I tried calling. Straight to voicemail every time. After about 20 minutes, Mom sent another text. Don't bother calling. Your father says you need to figure this out yourself. See you when you make it home. Here's the thing. This wasn't even the worst thing they'd done. 2 years earlier, they'd locked me out of the house in February because I got a C+ in chemistry. Maybe a night in the cold will help you focus on your studies. That time, I broke into our garage and slept there. They were pissed about the broken window, and made me pay for it with my McDonald's money. Standing there at that gas station, something just clicked, or maybe broke. I looked at the coffee in my hand, still steaming, and realized I was done. Just done. I had about $140 saved up from my summer job at the local pool. My backpack was in the car, but I had my wallet and iPod. I went back inside and asked the cashier where the nearest bus station was. About 2 miles that way, he said, pointing. You okay, kid? Yeah, I said, just need to make a call first. I called my Aunt Lola, Mom's sister, who they'd stopped talking to years ago because she enabled bad behavior by buying me a phone when they took mine away. She picked up on the second ring. They left you where? What happened next is kind of a blur. Aunt Lola was 4 states away, but she did something I'll never forget. She called me an Uber. It wasn't even called that back then. It was some local taxi service to the bus station, and she bought me a ticket online. Get yourself here, she said. We'll figure the rest out. My phone kept buzzing with texts from Mom. Don't you dare call Lola. You better be walking home, young man. Your father is very disappointed. This attitude of yours needs to stop. I blocked their number, turned off my phone, got on that bus, and watched the countryside roll by for 6 hours. The look on their faces when they came home to an empty house must have been something. I heard later from Sabrina that they drove back to the gas station that night, expecting to find me waiting. They filed a missing persons report, but it got dismissed quickly when Aunt Lola sent over the emancipation paperwork she'd already started filing. That was 20 years ago. I finished school living with Aunt Lola, got my GED, then some certifications. I built a life, got good at fixing things, started my own business, met someone, had kids of my own, never played any teaching moment games with them. I thought that chapter of my life was closed. But yesterday, my office phone rang. The caller ID showed a number I hadn't seen in 2 decades. I didn't pick up, but they found me. And now I've got 39 missed calls and counting. Update. I never check my phone during meetings. It's a rule I've stuck to ever since I started my construction business. But when I walked out of the boardroom yesterday and saw 39 missed calls, my stomach dropped. Most were from numbers I didn't recognize, but 3 were from my sister Sabrina, who I haven't spoken to in 2 decades. For those who missed my first post, quick recap. When I was 16, my parents, Gerald and Denise, left me at a gas station as a joke to teach me independence. Instead of going home, I took a bus to my aunt's place, 2 states away, and never looked back. I built my own life, started a construction company. 20 years of blessed silence, until yesterday. The first voicemail was from Sabrina, crying, Scott, please pick up. Mom and Dad found you. They're spiraling. Just call me back, okay? Not them, me. My coffee went cold as I listened to the others. Most were from my parents, alternating between guilt-tripping and demanding I answer. Your mother is sick. How dare you abandon your family? Rich, coming from them. We made one mistake. One. That's hilarious. The last voicemail was my dad, slurring his words. You think you're better than us with your fancy business? We made you who you are. You owe us. I sat in my truck for a long time, watching my phone blow up with more calls. Finally, I texted Sabrina, meeting tomorrow. Denny's on 5th, 7 a.m., come alone or don't come. She showed up, looking exactly like I remembered, just older. Same nervous habit of shredding napkins. They're losing the house, she blurted before even sitting down. Dad's been gambling, Mom's maxed out their cards. They found your company website, and they want money. Now comment update to tag you on part 2.